It's baseball. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. Makes the play, one away. So coming to the plate, number 62, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Marquez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weakly hit towards first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Gregorius is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang, bang, and an accurate throwing one.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Joseph will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Into the box now, Tim Beckham. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here it comes. In there, strike one.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He throws him on the fastball there. Trey Mancini is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Soft liner towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Caleb Joseph. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And it's fouled away. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Ted Williams. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Jones is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Mancini shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Chris Young. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jones on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Dylan Bundy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that one just missed outside. Looks at a curveball called for. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jonathan Villar is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. And now this is served out to left off the end of the bat. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Popped him up. Utley over to his right. And the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Beckham trying to get there. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A ball and a strike now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. Now to the plate, the pitcher, German Marquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off. Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Jones. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now it's 2-0. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Standing in, Ted Williams. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Sliced hard on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He'll start off the fifth in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one because there's no right in every hitter's happy zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Renato Nunez goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Joseph now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a fastball just a bit up. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Jonathan Villar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding into the box, Chris Young, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And Young is aboard. That's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone! At the plate, German Marquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Utley rounds the corner and is headed home. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow. Now batting, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops it up back behind second base. Under it, VR, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Ted Williams. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 6-1. Stepping up now, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan VR. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
In now for the O's, number 62. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Tim Beckham would be next, and he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Ready now for Baltimore, Tim Beckham. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Way in front of that fastball. Here's the 1-1.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Here it is on 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ottavino takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Ready now, Renato Nunez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Jones over at second. Mancini on at first with 2 down. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. On base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't cap it. Miguel Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Young. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. A fly out and a single for him so far. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Castro, a right-hander who goes 6'7" tall. He's got a sinker, a slider, a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Ottavino. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in once again, Caleb Joseph. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Brady Calera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1-0 the count. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mike Wright gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Mancini has a read on it. 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Striding in, number 62. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Craig Breslow is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Ready to take his hacks again, Tim Beckham, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. No balls and a strike to count. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Jones swings and hits it very well to left. Back goes Martinez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So striding in, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. So 1-1. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Renato Nunez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Grounded to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. At the plate, Caleb Joseph. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Utley at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time. This is line to left. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the center fielder Chris Young. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini giving chase. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? They get the force at the plate. On to Trumbo, a double play. Standing in, Craig Breslow. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the... Andrew Susak will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27, Andrew.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but this will be a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Baltimore down to their final strike. Popped him up. Chapman is under it. Makes the catch of stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs, 11 hits. Rollers will have 5 runs. For the Orioles, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 runs. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you, please drive home safely.
It's baseball on the. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Villar is retired, and there's 1 away. In now, number 62. He'll take his first hacks here. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot. 87 degrees here at first pitch. That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The next 1-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now in the box, Mark Trumbo will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So digging in now, Chase Utley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Popped him up. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And the pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Joseph gathers, but the throw is not in time. Utley is aboard after the strikeout. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swap it into the flag court and gone. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ted Williams. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is pulled into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping into the box, Christian Villanueva. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So coming to the plate, George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Base hit, line drive into the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So here now's the pitcher, Clay Buchholz, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Towards second, base hit, and that'll get a run in. Back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Tim Beckham, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Strike called, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back-to-back. From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Beckham up the middle. Spin throw. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make it bring up something straight to strike zone.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Villanueva. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's George Springer. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Here's the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force. Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here. And they start him out away with a cold strike. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Well, that's now 7 strikeouts for him. Renato Nunez goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And it's gone. So here's the Orioles pitcher, Jimmy Yacobonis. First pitch coming. Here it is. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. There's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-0. It is a fastball then off the plate for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Mike Wright is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Blaine Buchholz will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box now, Chase Utley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Utley. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the stretch. And that's taken for strike 1. Liner towards second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit high and deep out to left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 9-1 ball game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping up to the plate, number 62. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Stepping in, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. As a look, now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Trumbo takes his lead at third with 1 away. On a line, that's a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-2 contest. Digging in now, Adam Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Jones is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 0-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Utley's up with it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Christian Villanueva. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now to the plate, George Springer. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. In there for strike one, 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Clay Buchholz. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And here's Renato Nunez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A little bouncer. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Caleb Joseph. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed strike 3. Breivik Valera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Popped him up. Villanueva in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Miguel Castro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
He's set. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. To his left, Trumbo. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second. VR is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside?
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Number 62.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And there are 2 away now. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tim Beckham. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. 1 error thus far for Baltimore. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Tim Beckham. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Adam Jones would be next. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Standing in, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Buchholz sets. Here comes the first pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here's a high pop-up. Buchholz is there. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Christian Villanueva. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. So striding forward now, George Springer. He's driven on a 1 for 3 thus far. High in the air out to center field. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. At the plate, Renato Nunez. He went down on strikes last time up. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in, Caleb Joseph. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Jace Peterson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Jonathan Villar would be next. 3-1 the count now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Richard Blyer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Now batting, Gary Sanchez, the sizable lead. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. The next 0-2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Digging in, play Buchholz. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul with the plate at strike 1. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up now, Chase Utley. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-2. This for Utley at second. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. In now for the O's, number 62. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready now, Mark Trumbo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mark Trumbo.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And this is played nicely on the bounce over there at first, so great plays on both ends as they team up to record the second out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks his zone again.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Buchholz sets, 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder,
Josh Hader answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's Didi Gregorius, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fast. Ball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. The throw into second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Coming to the plate now, Christian Villanueva. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in once again, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit to short. Beckham ranges to his right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And here's Renato Nunez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Two and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Andrew Susak will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Down to the ball game. 4 outs. 3 innings. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Thanks.